Are we up? Can we go stream? Being weird on the stream. Can I see myself yet? Nope. It's gone through. There I am. And I'm going to see myself dancing in a second. Yes, we are up and we are live streaming. Wonderful. Let's just put some light up there so you can see me. Hello, everyone. It's me, Badger. Just gonna wait for a little second for everything to kick in. Hope everything is good. All sound levels go, go, go. And everything is good like that. So, just going to give it 1 second here. Yep, that's all good. That's all good. Add. Now you see me. Now you don't. And yes, we should kick off today. And I'm going to be fairly honest with you. I'm going to be doing a recording at the same time as live streaming. It's going to be the first time doing this. Just to see, give myself a bit of a challenge and just see how it goes. So we're going to solve it live, and then I'm going to edit the footage to make a shortened version for people, you know, who lead busy lives and don't want to watch the whole stream. And so today we are going to be fixing not enough goods to sell, which is kind of interesting because you're going to be watching how I do everything live. So here we go. Hello and welcome back to the County of Portsleydale. My name is Badger the British, and on this episode we are going to be teaching you how to fix not enough goods to sell. So let's get into this. I've got a massive problem down here. Like, this whole section have not got enough goods to sell, and nor do some of these. Oh, we don't care about that at the moment. Basically what it means is you are not producing enough goods in your thing. So we've only got this small generic good thing here outside Badger Town, and that's not producing enough goods for our big city here. So when that happens, what the game does is it gives a shout out to the surrounding areas, the other towns, and they send in stuff, but it doesn't get to your town as, you know, prompt and needed within a 2-week window. So therefore it flares up these signals. So what you need to do is to bring in it's like a 3-prong attack, really. You've got the short-term problem, you've got the like mid-term problem, and then you've got the long-term problem, and you've got to solve all 3. So the first thing you can do is just to bring in a cargo train, just straight away bring it in, just put it in the center of your town, and that would be ridiculous because there'd be so much cargo coming in and coming to that one place that it would just cause an absolute nightmare for your city. So what I like to do is to put them right on the outskirts. Like, this area would be perfect. So just going to go ahead and flatten out this area. 1 second. Just go for that. Let's push that back a bit. Wonderful. Just for this demonstration. We can always come back and tidy it up afterwards and make it look a bit better. So what I like to do is to bring one down here, but obviously we can't make that without a road. I think that's pretty perfect. I want to try and give that the biggest run up we can. This is going to connect into here. We just smoothen this section out. Actually, let's just give it a try. Just straight off. That's the problem with doing things live. So I want to go from about the halfway here. Whoa, that looks ridiculous. So go by bringing that around there. We can always come back and work on that later on and even put in a better junction. But we've got one for that side coming in, and then place one over here. Okay, so we've got that curve coming in here. Just remember, these are just going to be trains just coming in and out. We don't really need too much of a waiting room for them. But just better to be safe than sorry sometimes. So there you go, you've got a waiting chamber here, and then you got your waiting chamber there as well. So now we need to connect them up to the motorway systems. So there you go, this is your short-term fix. This is how you fix problem number one, that all the trucks are going to come into these two stations and then onto your motorway system. And as we'll find out, that creates a even worse problem. How does that not? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I haven't actually tried this before, so this could be a new experience that we need to fix in a bit, but here we go. See, this one's fairly easy when you do this side, because you just need it to connect to this. Oh, I'm just thinking. Yep, so they come off, then they come round. This will all make sense in a second. Might push that back just a tad. Okay, we're going to need to... We're going to want something like that. That looks better. And then for that to come off like that. Perfect. There we go. And we want the same thing to happen on this side. This is just me being vain right now. Now just fix the directions. Okay, right, we're going to need to mix this up actually. That'll be just too easy if we did that. We're going to push that back a little. And yeah, so, right. So here we go. We're going to be bringing this in right now. And we're going to be building, you guessed it, the famous kind of roundabout. There's something that kind of works with this area. So we're going to have like a football kind of shape, like an American football shaped kind of roundabout. And also what we want, just because we know there's going to be a lot of cargo traffic coming off this lane, is just to give them a direct, easy out. Oh, come on, we can do better than that, can't we? We can do better. That was kind of weak. Is that not? That has to be on the ground, surely. Yeah, that is on the ground. Cool. Okay, I lied. When it was going to be American football shaped. Just do the classic. Do the classic roundabout shape, and then this is really going to help traffic flow. Okay, so we know, just going back over what we said there, that this is going to be pouring out traffic left, right, and center. So we may as well give them an easy shoot out, and then that will also lighten the roundabout, because they're all going to come streaming down here, down the motorway, and they're going to clog up your motorway system. That is going to be your second problem. And your third problem is that you still don't have enough goods to sell, so they're going to be importing like anything. So you need to build in factory units along here. Just generic factory worker hub units along here. That is not a straight road. How is that road not straight? Aha. Okay, we're going to try and keep this interesting. So, I'm not even going to question. We can come back and tidy that up in post. Okay, right, cool. So we've got our whole area here. And now, so we've wired in our transport for trains down here, wired in transport here, we've wired it up to the motorway here, and now it is time to let the doors open on this. And just let everything fly in. Just a warning, when you do, it's going to get real messy, real fast. So here we go. Let's let the steam fly, shall we? Just put one of these in for now. I know we're going to turn everything green in a later episode, but for now, let's let all of this fly. So we're going to be building in industrial, just generic industrial zones along here as well, just to help bring in the third problem, which is the long-term problem. So yeah, if we put that on 3-speed, now they're all connected in. Just why we've got this area. See, here comes the cargo train. It's going to spin round. And they're all going to get off. And they're all going to come ploughing down here now. And they're all going to get locked up here. Because it's all going to jam up here. This is going to be the second problem. You solved the fact that there's lots more imports coming, but you haven't solved the fact that they're all going to be ploughing into your highway. And all your highway connections are going to be tested at this point. Which means they're going to really start packing up here, because they're all trying to get to these areas that are affected. So the best way we can deal with that is to just look at your traffic junctions and just try and fix. Like, this is a horror junction, this needs to be fixed anyway. But just try and fix all of them. And our main one is going to be this one. Okay, and how we're going to fix this main junction is we're going to split this off so that half the traffic can come down here, half the traffic can come straight over to this bit over here. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Just move everything. Don't worry, we can put it all back. Just cheekily use the move it mod because we are live. We do need to just get rid of that for a second. Pop that over there. Okay, now we just need to destroy this area, which I didn't really like anyway, and it was just a temporary fix. Yeah, I think they're all good for power as well. So I'm going to get rid of this power cable. So what we want is to bring down another dual carriageway. So basically it's going to be like this for the first couple of months while everything sorts itself out. But as you can see, we've already got rid of them wanting more products because there's got so many goods to sell now. It's just dealing with this traffic. So we want to bring in a highway that comes along here. Oh, actually, let's have it in line almost with the train. So there you go, there's the left side. And we're going to have the right side coming in. And now we just need to pause, delete these bits. Very easily, what we're going to do, bring that back a smidge. I'm going to have it pull off here. Just curve round. Just do it from the opposite direction. So we want it going straight till it hits there. Oh, I tell you what we could do. We could have that go under. And then turn this around, because what you really want is just to divide these pieces up. So you're dividing the traffic into either taking a left or a right, effectively. There you go. With this one, we can bring it in and have it turn into the traffic. There we go. Brought this back in. Just going to try and nicely bring that back in like that. We can... No, we can't stand that. Nope. It's going to have to be like that. Perfect. I'm going to go back to straight mode. And that one to that one. Perfect. And now to bring in the left lane over here quite classily. That we want to bring that's close to that and then in like that. Wonderful. And now let's upgrade the roads. So we're going to make this a 4 so that all the lanes can merge into one another. And then when it hits there, it's going to turn into a 3. Same for the other side. We want that into a 4. So when it hits here and we go to 2s, does not look appealing, does it? There we go. And same along here. Now we could go over at this point, but we're not going to go over because just prefer to go under. Just that's my gameplay style. Just prefer to go under something than over something. With train tracks, just because it looks much better, in my opinion. And there we go. We're going to come in on that angle. Straight again. Have those line up. Oh, these are not going to line up. And there we go. That should work. We can always come back and fix things in post. It's just really hot and sweaty in here on a summer's day. Anyone with a big gaming PC will know. You see what we're doing here is like half the junction is now being used to go straight down. Half the junction will be used to go straight on. And especially over time, that will wear down the traffic. And as soon as the problem starts to solve itself, it will start to reduce. You fix one problem in the city and you just have another one come up. And in fact, what we can do Just to bring that back. There we go. Like nothing ever happened. Whew. It is getting very toasty in here with the CPU running so fast now because of what we're doing. Oh. You can actually hear a sigh of relief when I put it on pause there for a second. Here we go, give it its own power station. Okay, so as you can see, as time goes on, the problem gets far less and less and less. Because obviously they're restocking, they're remaking everything, and they don't really need to. There's always one guy. There's always that one guy, isn't there? Don't worry, give that 2 secs. The majority of it's gone. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have a service entrance come off here. So it's going to come across here like that. Go away, don't want you at the moment. And just another service junction type off and on ramp comes around the back here. I reckon if we give these guys another way on and off here to come down the middle, there'll be less pressure when going down the outside of the roundabout. Let's make that into a triangle of about. Why not? That seems fun. Just while we're here. So there you go. You can see the wait runway is the wait runway. You can see the waiting track here is working efficiently, and on this side as well, they can just queue up to go in. If there's too busy, they can definitely get another train behind. And he's in, he's off. Very nice and efficient. And literally, it's just bringing, what you really want is just them to bring the goods to the outside of your village, of your city, and just efficiently, fast and efficiently, and bring them all up through the main arteries, which is your highway network. So hold on once again, just for the recording. So obviously, as you can see here, the lengthy so as you can see, for the waiting station, these long tracks here keep the waiting train in while the train's being processed by the cargo facility, and that's also working on this side as well, nice and smoothly, and it's just running really, really well, actually. Now we do need more residents, but this is going to be the solution for your problem. In the long run, you're making more goods, which means you're relying less on imports coming in. That means you're also making more goods, which means you're actually making tons more money now, because everyone is being sold stuff, you're making stuff, it's all good, and everyone's bringing in stuff from the outside to your train stations here. You could put a little chargey turny thing for people to come in and use your transport system. You know, instead of using all that petrol to get to another place, you could put a toll booth in to say, hey, you're saving, I don't know, £100 on fuel, give us £10. So they're going to flood in. They flooded in. We fixed our motorway systems. It's now flowing. There's still a bit more traffic, but it's a city. There's going to be traffic. And yeah, so like you can see half it's flowing over here to get down here, and that's going to also carry on in the future. And we've got a little service station here, so that's all good. And yeah, so it's no longer backing up all the way, as it were, because we finally got rid of the problem, not enough goods to sell. So number 1, 2, and number 3 problems that we talked about at the beginning have all been solved, apart from we do need a few more people to fill these jobs, but that could be another video in itself. Let's have a little look around. Yeah, no, proper fixed. It is proper fixed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I have done this, and it has been completed. We've fulfilled everything that we needed to do today on the docket. So, going into summary mode. You gotta find the best angle for summary mode. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you solve not enough goods to sell, and bringing in more cargo train stations on either side, having all the cargo trains come into the edge of your city, so it gives you that advantage on a lead time to get to your shops and things. You're going to be bringing in more generic industry like here, and that will also fix your problem in the long run because you're producing your own goods to sell, which will also provide better cash flow. And this will also teach you where every weak point in your motorway section is, because they're going to jam up those junctions as much as possible. But if you fix them like we did over here, so you're dividing the traffic going into your cities, then it produces less traffic that needs to get all the way down here to get over here, and they can just speed around the outskirts like that to come in to your city, resulting in if we just quit this, a commercial zone which has all the goods to sell every day to everyone. And that's basically how you do that. So now, ending. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next show. So now we're going to go back to live. The live people, thank you, the two of you, for watching. We are going to fill in some more of this section and this area. So we're going to go to about 9:30. Are we going to do that? No. We do need to bring in more people though. So if you're not fully aware what's going on right now, we have fixed everything in the title, and then Monday nights is going to be my kind of a live night where we do little things, bobs in the city. And just make things look much better than they did. And that way, when people chime in at a later date and they go, I didn't see you do that, they have to go back to the live and they'll have to catch up how that was done. Oh, yeah, I quite like that. Right, okay, cool. It's just going to bring in some shops on this side. We can get rid of that. There we go. Oh no. Right, let's bring in more pops. It's always when you put it down, isn't it? That's the most ridiculous thing about this. So we're going to really want to bring them all in now. Oh, let's stop recording because I don't need to record this bit. So we are just focusing on the live. Okay, so bringing in loads of people. Oh, it's just so annoying how wide these roads are. Just... see if we can be tactful. Nope. Good, good. I was going to say, we did put a fire station down, so that should be all good. Let's make this a bit of a green area. That area is going to go green. Delete those two off. So this is going to be the seafront, so this has got to be big, chunky houses. Okay, so obviously we're going through a demand influx because of the industry buildings we put over there to solve our not good enough goods to fix problem. However, sure there's some good news in that. That means lots of people want to live here or something. Let's have a look. Yep, and I think we can just pull this back. There you go. I kind of want the same houses coming along there. That's why I'm giving the same 3 squares. Oh, actually, what's the noise on these bad boys? Fairly noisy, so we're gonna back that up. Okay, really want to feed off this road, but we can't slam into that, and we kind of want to make it look like it's been there much longer than we have. Perfect. That's like a little road where we don't mind about the traffic build up there because it's not going to be very much. It's also massive traffic pouring in because we've laid so many houses that so many people are pouring in into this area. Oh, a statue shopping. There we go, just off the commercial zone there, we're going to put that. Getting too built up around here, I think. So we're going to have to even it out somehow. There we go, we can start bringing in a little feng shui. We'll have that whole section there as gardens. I think that's what I might do with these live streams, just to decorate, do all the boring stuff. Then if we have a project, do a video about it. That might make sense. Perfect. The elementary school just off the path here for the new people here. And just to bring that up, oh, we are skating it though. Got tons of room for secondary, okay. Still a good breathing room, 400 students is still a good breathing room. Let's bring in a few big buildings, because this is going to be away from it all. And just away from all the noise and everything like that. So we could pop some big buildings in between these guys. Because our little stadium over here is going to create such a racket that we may as well. Oh yeah, we don't want to affect the pathway. So it would be easy if we just made our own thing in here. Wish you could choose, that would be way better. Oh, oh. So hold on, hold on. Straight, 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 and then boom. There you go, that gives us a nice mix. Then we get to bring in bigger retail units here, maybe some small ones just to break it up. Now we want to kind of make that look like a special area. So that's done there, that's done there. That's just like towering over everything, isn't it? Okay, we need to bring in more people. It's one of those few times I will let someone, or let myself, put houses on a roundabout. It's the thing, we don't need to build a park in there, but we can. Probably should, just to open up that space a little. Oh, too big. Use that one. Way too big for there. I'm going to push that up. Where's the one that was way too big? There we go. Perfect. I'm going to pop that right by this tube station. See, this is how you just start layering in your city and just bringing it in bit by bit. Oh, I love how they're just pouring out. Why don't we make this a little bit more official for them? Hold on, actually, what we're going to do is just move this down, actually, to make it much more the center of focus. Oh, that's perfect. That's a great mod right there. Perfect. So can you bring your can you bring stuff off here, do you reckon? Oh, maybe. Very nice. How are we doing on the old police and everything? Police good. Fire not so good. Ambulance good. Okay, so it's fire they need. Seems like here is probably the most optimal. So let's go for it. There we go. We are making tons of money now. Very tons and tons and tons of money. Yeah, where are we getting to? 10 more minutes, I think, then we'll call it a night. Because we just want to add to this slowly. Surely. What's the next target? It's 36,000? It is 36,000. Okay, so we just need 3,000 more, and then boom. We can open up another tile. So for here, what I want is two big flats. Two big flats along here. Can we get a road underneath it? Yes, we can. I was thinking maybe a road over there, but nope. Definitely want a road underneath it though. 100 on that. I mean, this has got to be moved. I mean, that's just a bit ridiculous. That being there. There would be better. Just gets it out of the way. Can't help but think a road coming off here would do lots of good. Because the only way to get to this side is to go all the way around, or all the way around here. You can't get to it any other way. I think that's just going to be one of those things that's just unlucky that that's happened. And what is the noise barrier on one of them? Yep, very noisy. Let's load up that area of generic industry. Just where it's in the noise section. Why is this not noisy? This should be super noisy. And then just load more of these up in this section. Okay, perfect, perfect. How that's coming in. And we're going to split it right down the middle there. Can we, is there a small one of these that will fit here? Probably, oh. Actually, I want to use that in a different video. Nope. Nope. Awesomeness. Finally making money from my university. Let's take advantage of this noisy section and bring in this. Just so it's right there on the edge of the border. Of course. And okay, I think that is going to start wrapping this up, I think. People getting sick like that, just push them back a little bit. By going to this, cow, and just doing that. And then putting something like either a small business or generic industry up. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to put an office block where that one was. So therefore it kind of forms a sound barrier. Let's put a little mixture of buildings in here as well, get some offices in here. This is really micromanaging your micromanaging the tiles when you're doing this really, but you know, it's got to be done. Just wondering how we can improve this. Let's see. Oh, Presidente Traffic Manager mod. Let's have a look. Tell you what we can do, just to improve flow, is to take that out. There you go. So if you want to go left, you can only be in the first lane if you want to go left. Don't want to go left, go right. What's that done? I mean, it's working down here, but here it's all jamming up. So, why is that? Not working? Has that made it go faster? Don't think so. Yeah, that's... So there we go. I think that's... We will come back to that once I've figured out how and why I've messed up here. No. Definitely do not do that. Okay, let's see. It's going to be way too noisy to bring in houses along here, maybe. But let's do it anyway, even though we know it's bad for us. What happened here? You know what, let's keep going until we hit 36,000, and then we've achieved something by blocking up all this traffic. I think this is just because we've got loads of people moving in down here. So there we go, we've got a roundabout going on, kind of. Oh dear, I really did mess it up with that order, didn't I? See if I can double down on a bad idea. Okay, someone just used it, so that's a good thing. If not, we'll just delete it and redo it. Okay, people are using it now. Good, 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 good. Okay. Why have we had a sudden influx of people? Ah, it's very strange. Okay, come on, what do we need? 5,000, 1,000 more. 1,000 more people. We can do that very easily. A few more skyscrapers across here. That'll kind of block that area off. What is under there? Oh, it's the trams. That's why we can see. See, there we go. Okay, right. Let's bring in some more large buildings along here for fun. There we go, and we're going to put some businesses around here. This is disgusting. Like, why? Why? Like, what is wrong with this? Hey, Skycore, I am okay. Thank you very much. I'm just having a little play about. How are you? Oh, thank you for joining me. How are you guys? Yeah, we're just trying to make different levels to the city coming in. And then I think on the next live views, we're going to be doing just basically decorative stuff. It's coming in well, apart from do need to fix this issue. Actually, this isn't too bad because, you know, this is like the main blood flow into the city, considering. And then once they're in, all the new people, once they're in, they're going to be taking much more public transport. So, not really threatening too much about that. Come on, let's get to 36,000. Sorry, yeah, 36,000. And boom. We can call it a night and a good day. I mean, we've got plenty of jobs in the city. We've got plenty of public transport. We've got plenty of everything. But as Skycole points out, there's plenty of everything but viewers on the live stream, which is cool. It's all good. Things take time to grow. See, that's just really annoying about this game, where you can't pick and choose which areas to, like which squares you want to fill up. That's what's really annoying me about this game. So come on, 500 away. Where can we squeeze some more people in? Bring in the residents, just around the outside. So yeah, that's probably where I'm going to leave it today. Because it's getting mighty hot in this room with all the heat waves that the UK is going through right now. It's getting a little bit unbearable. And I'm going to stop it there just before... Oh, no, wait. Oh, but we've got 200 more to go. Shall we see it through? I think we should see it through, really. Come on, boys and girls. Come to the city. Come into the city. Come on, 15 more people. Come on. 7 more people. There we go. Boom! Shakalaka. Get in. And let's have a look. We can open up the new square. We've got a new university as well. It's going to be all good. And we've got everything down here, which is going to go in as well. Awesomeino. Right, okay. So let's go in summary mode for the live stream now, instead of the video recording. So there you go. On this one, we have expanded our city around here. We are going to... Just got a reminder for bedtime. So yeah, we've expanded our city around here. We've improved it all the way to 36,000. We chucked the Opera House over here. And our main objective was to correct the not enough goods to sail. And there we are. There's our big mammoth cargo port industrial factory heartland now. And that is basically self-serving our needs and our interests. And that's plugging all of our shops and everything in our city full of goods to sell, which has corrected the problem. So as you can see, we've put in a ton of new businesses and there's not one left over. So get in. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me.